2 published books at 14 years, Audrey Obuobi-Sadako is well on her way to accomplishing her dreams. She is a JHS 3 student of the University Basic Schools, Legon. I sat down with her to learn more.
I go to the University of Ghana Basic Schools at Legon, and I'm the assistant school prefect.
You have 2 books to your name, Magic Basket, and much recently you're about to launch Wahala Day. Tell me, how did you get into writing?
In my former school, we're always encouraged to write books, stories. So sometimes I just sit down and try to think of something to write. Other times too, I just look at other situations around me, things that happen, personal stuff. Then I try to form them in fiction, and write.
So what was the inspiration behind your book, Magic Basket?
I like to read fantasy and a lot of fiction, so I decided to write something which is a bit supernatural and a bit human thought transcending, about a basket which brought happiness to other people by ways of magic.
Tell us about Wahala Day.
Well, for that one, we are all young adults, and I decided to write this to address some of the issues and challenges that we as young adults face in life. So it's about a teenager who goes through trials and glitches, but then also is able to fight her way through. Though a lot of things happen to her, she doesn't really break down. She also finds hope in a friend that she had lost some time ago. Yes.
So as a young adult, what sort of issues do you go through?
Okay, problems with our parents, a lot of problems.
What do you mean a lot of problems with your parents?
Maybe we disagree with what they say. Sometimes they don't even understand us. But it's all good,
What else? Problems with friends at school.
Friends, a lot of maybe, that rivalry, jealousy.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
2 things. Well, I want to be a part-time writer, that's for sure. I also want to go into the communication sector, so I want to learn more about addressing larger crowds, bringing people together, and I was also thinking of doing something medical, but now I think I won't.
How has the support been from your parents?
Immense. For the first book, I didn't actually think that it was going to happen. I was 12. I was only joking because I had seen other books and I had never seen any little kid writing anything. I had written a story, I felt like it was good because little kids would like to read it. And then I told my mommy one day that I wanted to publish it. I wasn't really serious about it because, I was a little small. But she did. 2 years later, she was like, why not? It's not something that is for only old people. You could also make a difference.
And how many more books are we to expect from you then?
A lot. Well, I'm currently working on the 3rd book. I don't know how it's going to go. I started a few days ago.
What are your hobbies?
I like to watch movies and anime. I also like to listen to music.
What's your favorite subject?
Probably English or math.
What do you have to say to your friends out there who probably have an idea about something that they want to do but are either too shy or don't have the support that they need to actually come out and do that thing?
Just look at me. I'm little, but then I have done this. I have 2 books to my name, so there's nothing too big for you to do. You shouldn't let anyone suppress what you want to do. You should just go ahead and try to pursue your dreams, because no one can beat you, only yourself.
But she isn't just a creative genius. She is also a maths whiz and a very ambitious young lady. Her English teacher, Grace Fredua Jiman, can testify to this.
Audrey is one of our best students in the school. She joined us from primary 1 to date, and she contributes very well in classes. Recently, she's my president, that's the Young Writers Club. She's the president of the club, and she takes part in almost all school programs. When we have drama, she takes part, sometimes choir, and so forth. And currently, she's the assistant girls prefect of the school.
So how do you feel that she has 2 books to her name and she's even recently coming to launch another one?
Yes, it makes us proud to produce such a student.
Audrey will be launching her second book, Wahala Day, on the 28th of September at the Pan-African Writers Association House.
But when I was about to sit down, Ernestina called me. I told Vivian to wait till I came back, but she said the food would become cold. Okay, then leave some for me, I shouted back to her as I ran. When I finished with Ernestina, I went back to where Vivian was, and she was drinking water. I wondered how she got the money to buy it, but I didn't say anything. I sat down and opened the bowl. It was left with only 3 pieces. I stared wide-eyed at her, and I stared also at the food. Vivian, where is the food? I asked her. Down here, where else could it be? She pointed to her stomach.